Look at that. We have snow on the ground and it is minus 19 degrees Celsius outside. These are my son's project pickups. We got like our own scrapyard going. They all run, they rip, snort around on them, and then we've got a couple years to get these roadworthy when they get their licenses. But that snow, it's like the end of October and it's minus 19 degrees Celsius. So that was one of several failed attempts over the last month to try and create some type of content for YouTube. I'm filming this on November 5th, and that marks one full month since my last upload, or my last video went live here on YouTube. And inevitably, a lot of you guys are concerned. You're wondering, what the heck is going on? Where is this guy? The emails are coming in, so I just want to let you guys know I'm here, I'm doing great. The other thing is, if you don't follow along, I'm fairly active on Instagram. When I say fairly, I mean typically every day I've got, you know, a picture of the food I'm eating or something, maybe a knife I'm working on. But I just want to let you guys know I do have a build video. Well, I plan on a build video coming out this Saturday. Having said that, I have not actually started making the knife yet or any of the filming, obviously, but it is my goal that on Saturday morning, a new complete knife build video will come up. The last video I did was a knife rack, and that's, you know, it's kind of cool, but it's not necessarily what a lot of you guys are here for. One of the main reasons why I'm so busy right now is just the time of year. And it's kind of unfortunate because this is also the time when all the advertising is happening. So you actually make, right now is the best time to be making YouTube videos this last quarter, but it's also the best time to sell knives. So knives are the priority, YouTube secondary, and that's been keeping me busy. Another thing that's kept me quite busy is the fact that my boys have joined the Air Cadet program, and it's not that keeps me busy. It's the fact that when we were getting involved with them, there was kind of a whole change, and a lot of the executive board members were stepping down because their kids weren't in the program anymore or whatever reason. And I ended up getting suckered into being the chair of the squadron sponsoring committee. I initially thought that was just gonna be some fundraising. Okay, I'll organize a few fundraisers a year. I have since learned that it is much more than that. Right now, it's taking me between 10 to 15 hours a week of work, and that's a volunteer position. Now, my boys have been in the program for just over a year now, and if I'm gonna be completely honest, before they were in cadets, I had no clue about cadets. I didn't know what cadets was, and I honestly thought it was a little bit weird. I would see them selling poppies at grocery stores, and I kind of wondered if it was just organized LARPing. But I have since learned that it is an amazing program, and that's why I'm willing to be so involved with it. The skills they learn, like right now my son's in ground school, you know, learning all the controls of aircraft and aviation and, you know, flying zones and all this stuff. He's going for his pilot's license. That's his ultimate goal, is to go for his pilot's license. A big misconception that people have with cadet program is that it's trying to just shape kids to join the military. And while it is affiliated with the military, I mean, it is the Department of National Defense that funds a lot of the activities, that's also not, like, that's not the goal of the program. But I really enjoy it. I'm really having a lot of fun with it. But that's another one of the reasons why I've been busy and haven't been here on YouTube all that much. Since my last YouTube video, I have uploaded 3 videos to Patreon, I believe. Now, the whole thing with the YouTube and the way that I'm going about my YouTube channel is purely for fun. A couple years ago, when my channel got a little bit of a momentum, it was looking like it could be a thing, a job. I could be a full-time YouTuber. And then the whole adpocalypse came. We were very busy, and I was quite distracted with building our house, so I didn't have time to give that focus and energy I needed. But even as such, you know, I was watching the Casey Neistat video, and he's got a sponsored ad placement in his video. And that never used to happen. You know, I think now so many channels, if you want to really make it, you need that ad placement, that sponsorship. And this morning I had 2 companies reach out to me. I get at least several per week. Every single one that you've seen on other YouTube videos, I've gotten as well. But I've turned them down because, and this is just purely like a personal thing. It's probably a foolish decision. But the thing that I loved about YouTube, what really attracted me to YouTube, was how raw it was, right? It was just somebody that's doing something that you're interested in with a camera, and he's recording it somehow. And then, you know, you can get it a little bit more polished, a little more put together, but that's not what I love about YouTube the most. When I see an incredibly cinematic piece, I mean, yeah, it's nice, don't get me wrong, and I've got a lot of respect for people that can do that. But the thing that I loved about YouTube is that I wanted to learn some weird little niche thing, or niche, if that's how you like to say it. I wanted to learn how to make a knife, or whatever. And there's people that were sharing that. And so that's how I want to keep this channel. One thing that really kind of gets my goat is if you go to a maker channel, a channel where they make stuff, and that's what you're going for. You're going to see people build things with their hands, the lost art of making things with your hands. But when I go to one of those channels that are sharing it and they're telling me about a video game that I can play on my phone, that just rubs me the wrong way. To me, that is so far apart from each other, right? I mean, there's gamers that should be talking about video games for your phones, not guys that are into blacksmithing or making knives or carpentry. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm not going to. If somebody comes along and it's a tool company or something like that and says, hey, we would like to sponsor your channel, I'm down. But I'm not going to sponsor it for some website hosting or for some online security thing or online classes. That's not what people are coming here for. If I wouldn't actually use the product and pay for it myself, I'm not going to endorse it. And so that's kind of where that's at. Anyways, that's just a whole lot of nothing. It's still very cold here. Right now it's snowing, or we've got a couple inches of snow on the ground. Yeah, so hopefully that's that build video will be coming out. But I think we're gonna start seeing on this channel just a little bit more casual, low-key kind of content that I don't care. Whatever, you like it, don't. Just fun stuff, the stuff that I love about YouTube, what I came to it for. That's what I'm gonna start sharing more of. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you are having a fantastic day. Hopefully your knife making is going great. And if you're not into knife making, hopefully whatever you are into is going great as well. Cheers.